Okay guys, Mr. Balian here. I'm going to recreate this scene in a number of steps. This is to support my grade 11 class, animation class, where we divide the course into game design, game texturing, character animation, that kind of fun stuff. Okay, so in terms of game design and texturing, we're going to make this wall, and then we're just going to apply the floor texture and maybe the door, and then we'll get at the point where we make our own pillar and so on. And we're going to texture, we're going to borrow textures from the internet, and then we're going to make our own ultimately hand painted texture. So there's a lot of things going on here. So I'm going to do as much as I can, as fast as I can for you guys. Okay, so I'm just going to recreate that super fast. I have a floor here. I'm going to press, I can actually rescale it really fast by pressing R. Okay, I'm going to crank this out and something like that. I normally go in here at times and I just actually punch in my width and height, which since I haven't done that, I'll just stick to here and I'll just go 8 and 8. Oh, that's too much. So let's just go to 6, 6, and then 0.1. Okay, change that to 5. Okay, good enough. So I'm going to call this right off the bat floor. I'll create a pillar and maybe this to speed up this tutorial. Okay, so here's my floor. Make the next one, and again, we're not dealing with scale right now because we're not uploading this to a game engine at this point. This is just learning, early learning exercises. Okay, so this one's going to be wall bottom half, BTM half, something like that. Okay, again, I'm scaling as opposed to punching in numbers. No big deal. I'll just go something like this, and R up, and W, and bring it up here. Okay, that looks okay. And then we'll just duplicate this one more, and I'm going to call this top half. Okay, so notice that I'm naming everything. Okay, I'm going to simplify this one. I'm just going to go to face. Really fast. You guys know how to do all this. Done. I gave you this file actually. Okay, and I'll just make a pillar really fast. Or let me just take these ones. I haven't used this yet, so I'm going to duplicate here and just do that. And I'll take this one, duplicate, and I'll bring it here. And I'm just going to assign new material. And I'm going to call this Lambert. And I'm just going to say door shape 1. Nothing on it. Good. Okay, so Lambert. One of the things you want to do, let's just call this door demo. Okay, so there's that. Okay, lastly, I'll just make a pillar right over here and something like that. And Control A. And what's my size here? Let's just do this one properly. With this one, I'll just make these all 0.5 for now. W. And then bring this down, and then let's call this pillar BTM. Okay, take this face really fast, boom, and bring it here, something like that. Object mode, and I'm going to duplicate again. I'm going to call this top, pillar top. Okay, second half basically. Okay, for now, this will be good enough. Okay, and all right, this is just to supplement the lessons for people who missed the classes and so on. Okay, cool. We'll start with texturing this one. We'll do a simple texture, we'll do stitching, sewing, all that good stuff. All right, I'm gonna keep an eye on my time as well. So it's 4 minutes, not bad. Okay, cool. First off, floor right here. I'm gonna assign new material right here. Boom, Lambert. Okay, so and I'm gonna, sometimes what's good to do is just delete the history. Okay, boom, center pivot, done. Okay, so it's the same thing by right clicking and assigning new material. Where is it? And just go Lambert like that. The history goes. Okay, sometimes it does. So I'll just call this floor demo, done. Okay, so now I have this and I want to apply that texture to it. And I've done a nice little cheat where I continued the texture over. So you're going to see this right now, how I'm going to do this. Okay, so let's start with the first one. Let's go to Control A right here, floor demo. You know the color. If I click here, I can change the color, but I don't want to do that. But I want to apply the texture, and there's a file for it. We'll just go boom, look for the file. It's on my desktop. I created a folder there. textures and interior textures, I think. I think so. Okay, cool. Normally I would have colors here. What's going on here? It's not this. Boom, boom. There, that's it, floor. Good. Here it is. Okay, nice. The floor is applied. And if you're not seeing it, press number 6, please. Okay, that's good to remember. Now, right now, if we can see, it's not to scale. It does not look like that. No problem. Okay, so I want you to apply the multi-dimensional little cube here. It's an exploded cube. Basically, it has a camera on all sides. You see, all these little planes are cameras. So all sides is taking a picture. And it's set to 6, I believe. I can't remember. I think it's 6. So what you're going to do is going to come over here, UV Editor. I'm in Maya 2019. It's the first time I'm using it. And look at this. This is sweet. Okay, so what you want to do is always move one over to one side, and you want to zoom in here. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll go face right there. So technically, this surface is right here. So I don't need any of these at the moment. So Shift, 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 and then press W. See ya. I think I may have, yep, I got the right one here. So if I don't know how to texture, all I'm going to do right now is this. Okay, I'm going to zoom in here, so I'll give you guys a closer look. If I've never textured this before or don't understand texturing, so this area is 0 to 1 positive in the X, 0 to 1 in the Y, negative Y, negative X. Okay, so if I press R right now and just do this, right off the bat, W for move, this is not bad, right? Not bad at all. Look. There, see? Cool. Okay, I can handle that. That's okay. And we're not, so another thing I can do is right click. So I don't want you to select vertex. Stick to UV, face, edge, or UV shell. Bypass vertex altogether. So if I go to UV right now and click here, look at that. I can expand that out. Go over here, same thing. Expand that out. Again, up here, line it up right to the line. And let's bring this to the bottom. Okay, so far so good. This is no stitching. This is 101, just applying a texture. Now, if I click on the face here, okay, a couple things I didn't do here. Let me get back up here. See this edge? I want to know if that edge is in the bottom or at the top because I want to sew this next. Okay, so I'm just going to go to edge here, and I'm going to click. Lucky me, it's at the bottom. Sweet. So if I go to face right now, you'll get what I mean in a second. Face, where's that face? It's right there. Okay, so right there. So notice now that this face, I don't know where the bottom edge is or the top edge. So what I'll do is I'll go right click, edge, and I'm going to click the top. This is my lucky day because right now this edge is here. So you can see in terms of its shape, it's not proportional here, right? Look, face should be a rectangle. It's not. So I'm going to press R quickly, and I'm just going to eyeball it, just like that. Boom, across. Okay, something like that. Okay, W for move. So we're not going to sew this one. Look at my little cheat here. Normally I would put this here and I would sew the edges and so on. I could do that. Right now, this is the 101 technique. If I click out, there's something definitely not right here. Oh yeah, that's why, because I'm out here. I'm outside here. So if I come here, notice that this is continuing. Isn't that cool? That is very cool. That's a cheat. Okay, so technically I should have done this. I should have come in here and I should have went to edge like this. Boom. See these edges? They're somewhat aligned. So I'm going to go to UV. Boom. Right here. W. Bring that over. That's nicely matching. That one's pretty good. Okay. Excellent. It's in the line. Good. I'm going to go back to edge, and I'm going to do something what the pattern drafters love to do is sew. Okay. Our fashion students, this is what they're doing. Okay. In the other room. So we'll go here, cut and sew, and we're going to go move and sew. Okay, so notice now, because this texture is repeating itself, this part here, this face here is actually mapping there. So if I want to really cheat, a second cheat, this is 2, just do this. Look, boom, look at that. That is sweet. Okay, so that's the first part. You get this far, you're doing awesome. Okay, so that's pretty simple. We made the fold come over. I mean, technically it wouldn't look like that, but for now that's what we're doing. Okay, so I don't want to do it like that, so I'm just going to go Command Z. I'm just going to stick to UV here. Okay, so that was a cool method right there. So I'm just going to go to face here. That's what we're going to do. All the ones from here on in we're going to sew, but except for this one. So since I sewed this already, for me to take it apart again, I'd have to go to edge here, right that. And then here you can go to split. Split. And then if I go to face, let's see. Yeah, that's awesome. Okay. So if I go to UV again, I can take this right now and slide this up here, right there, the full amount. I'm going to take this guy and I'm going to slide it up here. So it's just a cheat. Not the best way to do things, but it looks pretty cool. Okay, so basically if I do a close-up here, and I'm going to go to object mode, get out. That's pretty cool, right? So, you know, it's not bad. Awesome. Okay, so we got that part done. I better save this. Here we go. I'm just going to call this demo 010, whatever. Right there. Okay, we've got that. Okay, so let's work on the pillar and you'll see what I mean, okay? Okay, so the door. Oh yeah, let's do the door. Let's have fun with the door. I'm going to delete my door for a reason. You'll see in a second. I'm just going to bring a box in because there's a couple things you need to remember. So I'm just going to frame here, F. I'm going to get rid of this screen. Hopefully I'm not going too fast for you guys. Okay, so this is my new door. R, baby. Like this, up, something like that. W, bring it in here. And then let's see, am I centered here? Somewhat. Cool. R again. There's a reason why I didn't use that one. You'll see it in a second. Okay, so I'm just going to go like that. Here, W, there it is. And I'm going to delete by type history, center pivot, and I'm going to, well, that didn't work. Slide new material, Lambert. I'm going to call this door demo new whatever. Okay, so watch. If I go here, some of you are forgetting this step. If I come in here, there's a cube, which is in the shape of a door. If I go to UV editor, click here, you're going to see something else. You're going to see the cube that it was initially at. Okay, so the reason why you're seeing that is because we did not. Let me click here at the edge. If I could find it. There it is. I didn't use this tool. So please remember to add this. Okay, so the multi-plane camera, right? So once you take a picture of it and then you come into UV editor here, you're going to see cubes but unfolded and separated. Okay, that's what we want. So here's a couple things I want you to remember. Think of this. Okay, so come back here, just go to face, click. There's a face, right? For now, let's just hide these guys, move them away. If I press W, it's gone to the side, click, bye-bye. Here it is. First thing I like to do, even though we know, okay, geometrically this is not a square here. It's a rectangle. First thing I want to do is find the edge. I want to know where the top is. Edge. Wow, it's my lucky day today. Everything's working. Okay, so there's the edge. Let's pretend first, okay, we'll do the next slide too. Okay, so let's, gotta slow down. I have so many things I want to do here. So right click, UV, like this. Boom, crank it up, go like that. Bring it down proportionally. You decide how you want this. If you want it to be 4 planes, 4 squares, it becomes 4 squares. Okay, so this face is done. So what I want to do just for fun is put the side of the door here, this part here. You'll never see it, okay, but I'm gonna kind of demo it here. So I'm gonna bring it over. Again, I do not know where the top edge is, so I'll go right click, edge, click. Seriously, they're all working for me. I'm gonna do this on purpose. Watch. Face, come down here, look for transform, and I'm going to click on rotate a few times so that I see where my edge is. Aha, it's in the bottom, see, but I want it to be at top. So watch. So in this situation you go face and you would hit rotate, rotate, and then come back to edge just to make sure that these are lining up. Sweet. Then I would go to UV, take that, crank it up here. Here it is. Boom. UV down here. So if you had the door open in your shot, you would see this, right? And then, but therefore, however, let's just maybe make this like almost a full square, right? So I'll just go to face, boom, slide it over. So review from before. Right click, edge, boom, lined up, excellent. Cut and sew, move and sew. There it is. And if you see, this is cool. I'm glad this happened. I'm going to do this on purpose. I'm going to slide this here, I'm going to slide that there, so that's very irregular. I'm going to move this over, whatever. So I'm going to try to align these. It's really cool, hence the term align. Okay, let's open up Align. Check this out. These verts, UV points, are all over, right? If I go Align top, look how nice that is. Select these ones, align down. Nice. Watch this. Align to the right. Right justified. Sweet. So this is how you can align things. Okay, really cool. And just for fun, I'm going to stop this one right here. Okay, so I'm just going to stay like this, and I'm going to go to UV shell so I can move this around anywhere I want. So what I want to do is apply this really cool texture I saw online. This one, really awesome texture. Okay, this is not going to make any sense, but I'll do it anyway. So we'll go right click, assign new material, which we actually have done already, right? So watch. Let's go to Command A. We'll go right to the right here. Door demo. There it is. I'm going to come in here. I'm going to go to File. It's in your folder, which I've given you this. Door. Check this out. Oh yeah. Look at that. Nice. So I need to select it. So there it is. Okay. This is cool. Image. No image. Textures. No. We want the image, right? There it is. So if I just go to UV shell here, boom, both selected, slide over. So what I'll maybe do is I'll just cheat again. Okay, so I'll click out so you can see. So I'll just go to don't be tempted for edge, okay? If you do this, look what's going to happen. Yeah, other things are moving, okay? So let's not use edge to move things. Use edge just to find edges, if that makes any sense. UV, select, bring it on, like that. Okay, see how nice that is over here? We're getting that happening, right? Okay, so what I'm going to do here, I'm going to go, I'm going to actually, I'm going to bring these two edges to where they're supposed to be, right about here. Okay, and then I'm going to come in here to this face, and I'll come in here and I'll split this. See ya, buddy. So it's split, and then what I'll do is I'll just use the part of the metal, whatever. I'll just do something like that. Okay, so if this door, I'm going to press D, and I'm going to bring the pivot over here. Okay, and let's see, is that cool? Yeah, and I'm just going to go to object mode, and I'm going to press E, and I'm going to move this like that so you can see there's something happening here. Okay, so this is whatever, not the best thing. So here, I'm seeing that, so what I'll do is I'll go to face. Let's see what we got here, buddy. W, move right here. Okay, so it'll be something like that. Metal, digging it. Okay, cool, that was done. Let's call, not bad, really fast here, guys. This is flying. 17 minutes, for the love of humanity. Okay, so I'm going to stop here because I'm going to make a second version, and I'm going to talk about, actually, here, let's just do this one, okay? Let's then bring the wood texture, or actually the stone one here, okay? Object mode, and I'll stop it there. I'll do that one separate. So what I'm going to do is delete history, and if that doesn't clean up here, you just go like this, right click, assign new material, Lambert. There it is, it's gone. I'm just going to call this wall bottom again, BTM, and then it's demo. Okay, so here, remember this guy. If I don't use this guy here, this is how it's going to look. Again, super quickly, that's what it is. Okay, that's an unfolded cube. We don't want that. So I'll do the auto here. Boom, nice. And I'm just going to go really quickly. I'm going to take this face right here, and I'm going to take the rest of these holding shift, and I'm going to slide them out of here. W, just like that. You, my friend, come here, and I'll just go to UV really fast, select these two, bring them up, come over here, slide them over, and I'll just bring that stone, hand-painted stone texture really nice off the web. Okay, so let's go over here, Control A, and see what we got. We got the object here. Click. Really? This makes no sense. That should have been... Okay, right at the edge, the last one. Okay, so we're going to apply the file. Let's go to File. Let's bring that stone. One of these things will be... Oh, this one. Lovely. We'll take it. Okay. Alright, cool. So let's see what we got. Click. It's on. If you don't see the texture, zoom in, hold Option, middle scroll, right in here. So this is when I'll go to UV, take these guys, and let's say like that. Okay, so see, I'm just aligning it. Pretty cool, right? That's nice. And I got these two here. Everybody's good. So you can go like that. You can make it thinner, and so on. Okay? I'm leaving it like this. Good enough. Okay, so object mode. this just is good enough, I think, for part 1. So this is in 2019. It's exactly like 2018. Now that I'm a little more familiar, I should be able to do this texture here next. Okay, Balian out at this. 20 minutes. See ya.